Hello folks, my name is Mark. This is Why I Hate the World. How you guys doing? So Donald Trump has been impeached. This is all historic and everything. He is only the third president to ever actually be impeached. Um, Contrary to popular belief, Richard Nixon was not impeached. He actually resigned before they could impeach him. So there you go. He, is part of a very elite club now with Bill Clinton. I think who was another guy in the 1800s, some Andrew Johnson or some shit. I can't remember. Anyway, and there's plenty of celebrating and popping of champagne corks and patting on the backs of Democrats and anti-Trump people out there. You know, and I think that people are going to be very disappointed. Right. And if you're someone who actually wants Trump to be removed from office, then you should prepare yourself to be disappointed because he's not going to be convicted. We already know it. It's kind of like everybody already knows he's not going to be convicted. We already know that the Republicans are not going to vote to convict. Okay. I mean, they would need 67 senators in order to remove him from office, right? That's how many, that's how many senators have to actually vote to convict in order for him to actually be removed. And it's fucking impossible. There's no way. That's not going to happen. There's no way in hell. I doubt that even one of them is going to vote to actually, convict Trump. Highly, highly doubtful. I'll be surprised if they get even one, right? Um, because the reason being is that we don't have a functioning government. In the past, like let's say with Richard Nixon, right? The reason he resigned is because they went to him and they told him, "Hey, if this goes to trial, we're going to have to vote to convict you because, you know, the evidence says you're guilty." Right? That that doesn't exist anymore. That kind of integrity that the Republican Party had back then, they don't have it now today in this day and age. They do not have it. Okay. There is, Republicans right now do not give a shit about the country. They don't care. They don't care about democracy, right? They don't care about the rule of law. They don't care about what's right and wrong. They don't have morals and ethics and shit like that. They care about one fucking thing. That's power. All right. And the people who vote for Republicans only care about one thing, and that's sticking it to the Democrats. That's it. That's all they care about. All right. Nixon didn't have Fox News and like giant conservative, like this massive conservative alternate reality mediascape that supports Trump, right? And tells all of his fucking supporters how he's like the next fucking coming of Jesus and shit every day, right? He didn't, Nixon didn't have that, so it was very easy for the actual general populace to learn what's really going on and decide to turn against him, right? Right now, we have half the country that lives in an alternate reality, right? That even though all the truth about Donald Trump and all the highly illegal shit that he's done here with this Ukraine thing is out there every day for people to see, the truth is out there. People genuinely think that his followers genuinely think that it's all a conspiracy, that it's all fake, it's all fake news. How often do you hear that, right? They don't fucking believe it. They will not believe it. Okay. So that's why his ratings, his approval rating has never gone below, what was it, 38%. It's always been around there, 40, 38, 40%. It's always going to be like that. That's because those are the diehard supporters who have just like ingrained their fucking identity into being a Trump supporter, into supporting the worst fucking president we've ever had, right? Um, and I think a lot of people right now are putting a lot of eggs into this basket, this impeachment basket, and they're going to be disappointed. It's going to be the same kind of disappointed feeling that they got the day after the election, or when they realized that, the Robert Mueller thing wasn't going to take Trump down. You remember when that came out and nobody fucking did anything about it, right? The same shit's going to happen again, and it's because the ruling party in this country doesn't give a fuck about the country, right? That's what it is. We have, the Republican Party in this country is a fucking borderline fascist party. they're fascist in pretty much every way that counts. You know, I go on Reddit a lot to argue with conservatives and alt-right people and shit like that. It's like a hobby of mine, you know, because I like doing it. Right. And one of the guys said to me that politics is war, but without violence. And if you think about it like that, that's why the Republicans seem to win. You know, that's why they seem to be winning right now. It's because they treat it like that. They treat it like it's a war. And there is no rules in war. You know, it doesn't matter how you obtain the objective in a war. It's just that you win. That's the objective, right? Defeat the enemy, and that's what they do. That's what they do. And you know, they cheat constantly. They have the Supreme Court now through cheating, right? They had Congress through gerrymandering, through cheating. They had the presidency, right? When, you know, 3 million people more people voted for, you know, Hillary Clinton than Donald Trump, yet he became the fucking president. Why? All right? That's why, you know, because they're fucking, because we're fighting against a group of people that don't obey the rules. You know, it's sort of like if you're trying to play basketball against a guy and he's cheating his ass off and nobody does anything about it, he's still gonna win. It doesn't matter that he cheated, and that's what we're facing right now. That's the country we have. We have basically a dysfunctional government right now, and you know, so we're not going to be able to stop it, not through any kind of institutional process like impeachment. You know, we may be able to impeach senators or maybe Bob Barr or something like that, but you know, Donald Trump, no, we're not going to be able to do it. The only way we're going to be able to get rid of this cancer that infects the government is to vote in overwhelming numbers, right? We have to come out in the next election in numbers that are so huge that they won't be able to cheat, right? They won't, you know, so all of the throwing people off of voter rolls and changing the laws and shutting down voting stations and all the other ridiculous shenanigans and dirty rat fuckery tricks that the Republicans do, we have to come out in numbers that overwhelm those. Overwhelm them. That's what we got to do. Okay, and it's not like it is impossible. You know, look at the number of people who voted for Barack Obama, right, in 2000, you know, 8 and 2012, and compare that to the number of people who voted for Hillary Clinton, right? It's not even close. It's not. We need Obama numbers, is what we need. We need to get out there, and that's the only way we're going to be able to stop this. Is to, you know, the only way we'll be able to stop it without violence is to get out there in numbers, right? And, you know, vote. And there has to be so many of us that they can't cheat. That's it. That's it. So get ready to be disappointed. You know, there's going to be a nice long drawn out trial where the Republicans are going to do everything they can to step in the way and fuck it up. You know, Mitch McConnell already said that he's trying to like not allow witnesses in this fucking impeachment trial. You know, he's already said that he's coordinating with the White House. We already know this shit's not going to be fair. And then every single Republican is going to vote to keep Trump in office. So get ready for that and let it motivate you next year, 2020. Get out the fucking vote. Anyway, that's all I got, folks. Adios.